Hello friends and professionals, myself Nankumar Nettor. So today I'm going to cover the Oracle Fusion middleware installation. Sorry, I have not changed my name because this is from my previous slides. So the Fusion middleware generic installation. So a little bit about my background. I'm having a master's in information security, information technology. So today we are going to cover the Fusion middleware, Oracle Fusion middleware generic 12C installation in this video. Before that, this requires a prerequisite of Oracle Linux 7.6, which I have already covered in my previous video. Oracle Java version 1.8 to 1, Oracle Database 12C 12.2.0.1.0. Which I have already covered all these installations in my previous videos. So if you go and click the link provided in the video, this video below in comments, then you will find those installations. So let's not waste time and let's start the next step. So installation dump, so you have to download the software dump from the Oracle website, which is free. So one thing is, for the learning purposes, all Oracle softwares you can download those dumps, and these are available for the users. But if you're using for the commercial purpose, you have to have a license for that. So let's begin. Let's go to the Oracle website okay, so let's go to the Google. If you don't know the website and where to go, let's go to the Google and search Oracle Fusion middleware 12C download, and it will navigate you to the download site where you have this quick you have to download this Fusion middleware infrastructure installer 1.5 GB. So just accept this and just download this. I have already downloaded, so I'm not wasting my time here. And once you download it, then you have to start your Linux middleware product installation Linux, which is a database is inbuilt, and I have shown in my previous video, as I mentioned, how to install the database and everything. So once I downloaded that, then I copied my Fusion middleware 12.2.1.3 infrastructure disk to the download folder of my Oracle Linux, which is running on 192.168.56.101. So I use a mobile extern. So you can, this is a free, and this is very nice because you don't have to do the X forwarding and all those settings. So just download the Xming and it start your installation. So let's go to the downloads. And unzip this. So it is inflating into the same directory. Alright, let's do ls. Okay, to check the database is up and running, so just do the netstat dash pln. It will show you your database is running on 1521 and the service is OIG dev. So let's clear this out and let's do ls, and then java dash jar fmw 12.2.jar. so this is the command you have to give to launch the installer. Alright, so it is launching. So all these how to set up this X authority, everything I have shown in my previous video into the Linux installation while installing the database. That is a prerequisite. So you have to have a Xming as well download because you're installing from the Windows. So the Xming client will run here. I'll show you the Xming. So this is the app Xming. So this is needed. Alright, so we are on a welcome screen. Let's start. Skip the auto updates. Let's give the home Oracle. Let's give this as a FMW and MW home, middleware home, Fusion middleware home. Let's do the next. Fusion middleware infrastructure. If you wanna go with the installation with the examples, you can do that, but right now I'm doing just the generic installation because I will cover the SOA, IDM, OBIEE and all those specific infrastructure installation that is a little bit different. This is just to run the WebLogic server, basic WebLogic infrastructure for the OUD and other components where you need a Fusion middleware infrastructure to be there to install those products. So I'm just in this video I'm just covering the generic Fusion middleware 12C infrastructure, how to install that and then how to launch the WebLogic server. All right. Okay. Let's install. View logs. I always do this one because this will tell you what the system is actually doing here. So it is installing this one now. All right. So let it install. I will explain a little bit about what is the Fusion middleware, Oracle Fusion middleware. It is, you know, the solutions, features, and what is this all about. So this solutions is having you know, many identity management, as I mentioned, the SOA, OBIEE, and all those. So this is the one which we are installing. So you can check and you know, you can check out all these the products related, you know, interlinked products like Oracle Service Bus. So there are so many people. This is SOA suite components, and then you know, other like identity management, one of the big components for the security, Oracle JDeveloper. So let's see what it has in this one. So it will show you what is the Fusion middleware, about the Fusion middleware and how you know, the components are aligned. So right now we are into the you know, this zone where this is called application zone. This is the presentation, and this is the, you know, database. So we already installed the database and we are into this middleware because we already covered the data tier, and now we are into the app tier where the application servers are running, which is having a WebLogic server, WebLogic managed servers, and all those components. So I will show you that in my future, you know, videos. If you follow me and subscribe my channel, then you will go get those updated videos there. So please you know, subscribe. That will encourage me as well as a new person who is, you know, doing my research and uploading the videos, which will be helpful for all of you, whoever watching. So copying, so 51% completed. Let's see the logs. All right, so this is going fine. Yeah, it will all this create the middleware home and logs, everything. Yeah, so there are so many components, because why I'm showing you this one, because if you wanna just launch the web app and just the WebLogic server and up and running, so this video will cover that, just the basic infrastructure, Fusion middleware infrastructure installation. On the top of this one, you can do many things, like you can install the directory servers, LDAP, and other applications. But for the other products, like let's say the identity and access management, you have to have their own I'll show you. So these two that will install your infrastructure as well as the components of the let's say the OIM or access management and all those. So you don't have to separately install the Fusion middleware infrastructure there. This is just the WebLogic server and other components. So if you follow the documentation of Oracle, they will cover all that in their documentation. So yeah, as I mentioned, we are into the this zone right now, where the database we already covered. I'll show you my database. So this is the database which we installed, and it has the table space, users. Let's say I'll show you while it is installing. I will cover some one other feature. If you want to unlock the the HR database, then select this one, actions, and from here you can always do alter account, and then you can account locked, you can check, and you can provide the password, and you can unlock the account. See, now the account is unlocked, and now from the SQL developer you can access that schema. All right, guys, let's see where we here. Okay, this is a 97% now saving. All right, we are moving perfectly fine. The one good thing about the 12C, it automatically installs the patches, so you don't have to, before this release, you have to install. There are many WebLogic patches which are needed to on the top of after WebLogic installation. But in 12C, what Oracle did, they merged all those patches together, and they make this generic installation. It is very easy for the developers or whoever is installing this product to be not to have those headache of post installation patches, and go ahead and go to the support site and download those patches separately and install. So Oracle made this a little bit easier in 12C release, and that's a good thing. Okay, so we are just 97%. Just give one more minute. So meanwhile, I'm talking all this relevant information, because if you are new to the Oracle technologies or Oracle Fusion middleware, then this all will help in some way or the other way to you. Those who are experts, they can just ignore these talks, because they already know, they're familiar with the Oracle systems, Oracle support system from the many years. The one good thing about the Oracle I always like is you don't have to purchase for the user-based licenses, because as a user you can download your Java version, you can download your database, you can play around the Fusion middleware, and you can have this virtual image setup like I did in my previous videos, where I have installed the Oracle Linux 7.6 followed by Java 1.8201 update 201, and followed by database 12.2.0.1, and now the generic Fusion middleware installation. So see, interim patches, if you see this one, all these patches is automatically getting installed here. Let's see. Yeah, it is installing this because earlier we used to have these patches separately installed. I remember the previous versions. Now it is automatically installing. So give it just 1 or 2 more minutes. onto the server. Let's create a duplicate tab here and check out the directory structure, because it's going to be changing, so, fmw mw home. See, it is installing all this Oracle Common, OPatch, Inventory, EM, WL Server, WebLogic Server, Coherence, Enterprise Manager. All right. Okay, so it installed patches one by one, interim patches, and into the component. See, if you see here, it's 289, and followed by, if you see here, 906. All right, now this is the third one. It installed 183. Otherwise, you have to manually install those patches in earlier releases, as I mentioned. All right, let's see. Okay, give some more time and see. Okay, you have to go to the Oracle Common next and bin, where you have to get the RCU things done, because even though it is a generic version, you have to have a RCU and WebLogic Server components there to make sure. Yeah, it's completed now. All right, so that portion is done. Let's see the logs, and it's everything successfully installed in for the install adapter. All right, let's not go to this one now. Let's go to next and see which one it is. It has installed the Maven support and all those. So just don't worry about it right now. Okay, just go ahead and finish it. And Oracle Fusion Middleware 12C infrastructure completed successfully. Let's finish it. Awesome. So next is you have to do, let's clear this, and you have to go to the Oracle FMW Oracle Common bin, and from here you have to launch the RCU. It will launch the repository creational utility, where you generate your schemas into the here table spaces. Right now, let's see the table spaces. We have temsys and users, and okay, CCUX auxiliary. Okay, so let's do next. Create repository. As we know the database is running 192.168.56.101. This is local. 1521. Service name OIG Dell. Username, you have to put it as a sysdba, and whichever password you given for the Oracle installation. This installation I already covered in my previous video, so if you don't know, then you can check my previous links. Oracle 12C installation database. All right, Oracle Common infrastructure, which one? WebLogic service, WebLogic services. Yeah, I'm not selecting any other things right now. So let's do that. Put the password. Remember the password. This one is a schema password. I'm just putting a dev. So if you are doing any other systems, then do the POC or prod or whatever, wherever you're doing it. Okay, so it will create this table spaces. That's what it is saying, and create it. This is pretty straightforward. The infrastructure, the Fusion middleware, because this is a base installation. So the more advanced installations I will as I go through, then we will go through then one by one, then we will cover those. All right. WebLogic services. Okay, perfect. close. Don't have to check the logs, it's already created. So let's see here, table space. Okay, users, just to get refreshed, so I'm just clicking on users and then coming back to the table space. Sometimes it behaves, it behaves, very weird. Alright, so dev STB and dev WLS. See, WebLogic services at these two table spaces already, this has got created. Now we have to configure. So for configure, we have to come back one directory, pwd, okay, or go common and bin. Okay, so common and then bin, and let's launch here config that is search from here to configure the WebLogic server. Okay, it is launching. It launched. Create the new domain. So usually what you do, just create here fmw domain. Next, WebLogic server domain, and it is it will create that. WebLogic, put the password, and then do next. Development mode, because I'm installing it as a development. Admin server, node manager, usually I put, and do that as SSL as well. Admin server, put the node manager to run the node manager, and I'm user, and you can put any name for node manager or something, and put the password. Remember the password, it's one it requires. So we'll install, it will create the admin server. I will show you how to launch the admin server as well. Just do the next and finish. All right, perfect. So ls, yeah, so fmw domain, we created this one. Let's go to the bin and launch the start WebLogic server from here. This is a base one, because I'm not covering any advanced stuff, how to modify these memory parameters and tune those. So I'm just running the basic version, so that you will come to know that how the Fusion Middleware infrastructure can be install the base version. This is 12.2.1.3, that's the version, and then it goes and starting and resume and running. Perfect. So you can launch the WebLogic server from here. If you see 192.168.101 is our port, so let's do that 101. This is the WebLogic from the machine where we this is running, this one 7001, and WebLogic password is whatever password you put, username and password, so 12C. All right, here is the WebLogic server. It's up and running, and if you want any web application, you can launch it from here, from the deployments. Go ahead and install your web app like WAR files and all those. There are many more things I'm not covering here, but the base installation and this part is covered. So thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will come up with the more these kind of videos which will be useful.